Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. Well, today we're fishing aboard the Icon. We're going to be fishing down Huntington Beach looking for sand bass, and you never know, maybe even a barracuda or two. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. This week's episode of Sport Fishing is brought to you by Shakespeare Rods and Reels, Cajun Red Fishing Line, Fluger Reels, Cabela's, America's Outfitter, Game Saver, and Blue Cross of California Foundation.
Hello, I'm Captain Ed Schaefer aboard the Icon Sport Fishing 65-foot deluxe sport fisher. Today we headed down here to Huntington Flats where we got sand bass fishing steady.
Nice size sand bass. Sweeper.
Yeah, go all the way to the bottom, and then go up a couple feet. There it comes.
Big bass.
Ooh, nice bass. Ooh. Go.
Oh, this guy's not going anywhere. He better not go anywhere. Oh, God, he's fighting.
Hold on. Hold on. See, go like that. Up. Pull it in. Down. You want me to help you? Huh? No, okay. Keep going.
That way I feel proud of myself.
Keep going. Not that easy, huh?
This guy's...
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah, another one.
My gosh.
Oh, my God.
Just happy to see you too.
Wow.
All right. What number?
It's a keeper, huh? 3.
Yep. 3. Okay.
Yep, 3.
All right. Number 3. All right.
What's your name?
Jose.
Jose. right, so look at the camera and say stay tuned, we'll be right back.
All right, stay tuned and we'll be right back.
All right, there you go.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, it's cute.
There you go.
Yeah, a bass.
Nice.
Working a bucktail, swimming it slowly in. There we go. Got some suspended fish. Got a 1/2 ounce bucktail with the whole squid on there. Just letting it slowly drift down. Yeah, here we go. There's the bass right there. There's the bucktail. There's the whole squid. All right. Well, what we're doing right now, we're fishing Huntington Flats area. Everybody's fishing either swim baits or bucktails. We got some guys fishing dropper loops on the bottoms. Pretty good bite right now, real good bite on the pick. Why don't we take a break from the action here, visit the tackle box and show you the rods and reels we're using for today's fishing. This week, the tackle box is brought to you by Shakespeare, manufacturer of America's best-selling fishing rod, the Ugly Stick. It's the middle of sand bass season. The fishing's been phenomenal out here. I want to show you one of my favorite techniques for catching sand bass, and that's fishing with artificials. Now, the baits we're using for today's type of fishing are B52 bucktail jigs. Come in a variety of colors. Normally when you're thinking sand bass, you think of something like this, green and yellow or all white. Also, white and red's a hot color too. And what you want to do with that is pin on a squid strip, and the squid strips come both in the bags and in the jars like this. You can find these at your local store. There's Dan's Magic Squid Strips. You can also find them on our website. It's all available there. Now, the rod and reel that you're using for sand bass fishing, you want to use your lighter gear. These fish normally aren't really big, but during this time of year, you can get sand bass up to 10 pounds, sometimes even a little bit bigger. But the average sand bass will be about 1 to 4 pounds, sometimes 5 pounders. So you can get away with the light gear. A light Shakespeare rod like this, a custom Ugly Stick, works great. It's a nice rod that works, graphite rod, with the Fluger reel. Now, if you get into a little bit bigger fish and you think you get 10-pound fish, you can handle them on the small Fluger reel. What I like to do sometimes is move up to a little bit larger Shakespeare reel. This works out nice, and you can fish 15-pound test line on there, Cajun red line, again with an Ugly Stick custom rod, and this would be a great combination. You pin this on with a B52 bucktail bait, add the squid strip on there, and you can't go wrong. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action here on Sport Fishing.
Grab it. There we go.
Well, the bite's been pretty good today. It hasn't been like the wide open bite, but it's been a great, consistent bite. Lots of people have fish, and we got pretty close to limits right now. They're getting them on whole sardines, whole squid, but lately, as the day's gone on, it's gone back to cut squid. I'll just show you one rig here. These are some of the dead squid that we have, and the way you do this, you just cut it along the body. And we just want to strip it out. So we're just going to take little strips just like that. So you get a long strip like this, and I'm just going to put it on a lead head. This is a red lead head. And got 8-pound test Cajun red line, and just put it right through there like that twice, 3 times. Just want the flutter. And what I'm going to do is just get back here in the corner and toss it out. And you can see the rig I'm fishing with. Let me show you the rig I'm fishing with. This is a Shakespeare Custom Ugly Stick and a Shakespeare Reel Cajun Red 8-pound test Cajun red line and a little lead head jig. And slide back here. Is that all right, Dave? And when you cast with the spinning rod, all you do is take your fingers, slide right underneath the bail there, open the bail, and you want to always look behind you. The most dangerous part of the casting is that you don't hit anybody. So you always watch behind you. You're never going to miss the water. And we just let that fall. With that lead head, all we want this bait to do is just flutter down that strip of bait. So I'm just going to let out some line and just let it fall. Well, some of the people switched over to dropper loop rigs where they're fishing right on the bottom. They're doing good. Oh, Dave just got bit. He's got one going. And he's fishing the same rig like he's been fishing all day.
He's getting bit.
You got a strip squid on there too, Dave?
Yeah,
There you go. He tripped over the bag.
Get that cut. Thought he was trying to.
This is a fish that Dave just caught. And this is the same rig I'm using. It's got the lead head, strip of squid, and a nice bass. And that's just a straight little lead head on there with a strip of squid. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about pinning on live baits. Now we have our live bait hook here, and right here we have a perfection loop knot so our bait can move around. And I'm going to start off showing you an anchovy, one of the smaller baits that we use out here. And anchovy, there's 2 basic ways to hook it. One is through the nose. We take the hook, go right below the jaw, and pin the bait like that. And another way is what we call gill hooking it, where we slide his gill open, slide the hook right there through the gill plate. It goes this way. This is a great way for fly line fishing, but if you're using a sinker, you want to go ahead and nose hook it. Now another bait that we use out here a lot are sardines. And a sardine has 2 little holes right in front of his eyeball, and you just put the hook right there in front, and he'll swim really good. That's the basic way we do that. Now, if you want to use live squid, if they have live squid in the tank, and they normally don't have them on the shorter trips, this is the live squid here. Okay, with the live squid, we're going to basically just pin it up right up here. Keep the hook away from the head part. It's the tip end of the body. And you want to slide through there twice. And normally you want to use a bigger hook. You want to use like a size 4, size 2 works great most of the time. When you go up to a squid like this or using mackerel, you're normally going to be fishing like a size 3/0 size hook. And that's how you would do it. You should know about grabbing bait on a sport boat. When you're on a sport boat, you never want to reach into the bait tank. The crew will get very upset. So we call this the bait tank. We call these the bait wells. This is where the crew will put the bait where you'll fish with it. Now when you grab a bait, it's real important that you find a good lively bait. If you look in the well, you see these baits aren't banging against the corners. They're swimming really nice. And when you reach down, you want to slide your hand down underneath the bait and slowly lift it up. You don't want to be trying to grab it. If you try to grab it, you'll usually grab too hard. You get all scales off in your hand. The bait will be dead. Remember, it's called live bait fishing for a reason, because we want you to use live bait. So let me show you how to grab a bait. So when you grab a bait, if it's an anchovy, you just want to go ahead and slide your, doesn't matter if it's anchovy or sardine, you just want to slide your hand right under the bait, slowly put it in your hand, and you want to hold it gently. Just going to hold it down to pin the bait on it. Same thing with a sardine. It doesn't matter how big the bait is. Just going to kind of palm it in your hand and then lift it up. And right here you have control of it and do whatever you want. Same thing with the live squid. Live squid will shoot out a little bit. And you just do the same thing. It's a beautiful looking live squid. There you go. Some plastics?
Fishing flash.
Oh, it's a big flash, whatever it is. Big sand bass.
Using 10-pound head.
There you go.
Big. Not that big.
At shoulders.
All right.
Nice.
That's Simon. Got the biggest one of the day.
All right, Susan.
Thank you.
This is one of your local fish and game commissioners, county commissioners. Here you go, Susan. Nice fish.
Thank you very much.
On the plastic.
On the plastic.
This is Sandy. In her day job, she's a doctor, and she also has been appointed to the county commission.
County Fish and Game Commission.
And she also knows how to fish. She fishes a lot. So maybe your day job, you had to switch it, maybe get out of the hospital and come fishing more.
It's a beautiful office out there.
Lee, your fish actually swallowed the bait
All the way through the gill.
all the way through the gill, went all the way through the gill plate.
No wonder I didn't lose it.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. All right, nice fish.
Thank you very much.
That's where she got it on soft plastic.
Hot reel, guys, hot reel.
We hope not, but we just lost one.
Yeah, it was a good fight, though.
Fire. Nope. Thank you.
Nice sand bass going on. I told you. A big bass. Big bass. Nice one. It's nice one. Oh, nice one. I'll find something. A chunk?
This week, the tip of the week is brought to you by Magic Metal Jigs and B52 Bucktail Jigs. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about how we caught the fish today out here fishing on the Icon. You know, when those fish first showed up, guys were fishing dropper loops right on the bottom, and as the fish got a little bit picky, they went to the small, tiny pinhead anchovies, small sinkers, and let them flutter. Some of the other people are using red lead heads with swim baits and also red lead heads with cut squid. That worked really great too toward the end of the day. Well, that's this week's tip of the week. Be versatile. Don't be afraid to fish the live bait, the strip bait, and the lead heads when you get a chance. Well, we had a great time fishing today aboard the Icon. Everybody on the boat got fish. We got pretty close to limits today on the sand bass. It was just a great day to be on the water, and it was a lot of fun. I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.